guys, I'm Cecily Jr. here, aka Mustached, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. If you end up enjoying this part, then consider joining my Patreon page. That'll be the second link in the description below. Let's get to it. Alright, things have been a bit of an interesting balance between beginning of the game where it was like, oh fuck, all of the nonsense, to I think I considered some of the stuff like okay, and then it went back to, oh no, I can't find the good stuff. So we'll see if I get back to the state of, oh, I can handle this. We shall see. In the meanwhile, I guess I will... Well, since that's way over there, and I don't want to eat up your time, or eat up my time here. We're trying to get through this as quickly as I feasibly can. Within reasonable, a lot of Let's Plays I'm doing, so I'm trying to end some of them. Trying my best here. Of course, I can only get so far sometimes. Just before this, I was recording Astral Chain, for example, and I was having a lot of trouble getting through one enemy just to bump right into another enemy.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, that's... it can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
I like my party that they communicate.
If you'll just listen...
Here we go again.
No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk...
Oh, they think I'm a captain,
foolish
right?
endeavors. What news do you bring?
I forgot about that.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois?
I did not.
I was hoping they're still out there.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Sermons? Bravo. I'm going to see to the wounded.
Hey, let's do a big old level up. Up. Another perk. Let's see. 20% damage. I might want to get that. Get a little bit of buff on my armor. Alright. Do these two also have shit they can get? Oh, they sure can. Let's get you range damage. Ooh. Alright. Do the same thing for you. Apologies for the noise in the background. I cannot help that. It's never a good time to record anymore, it almost seems like. Alrighty. Where are we going? Before I head out, it is Exocio-Mantine infested. Tried antibiotics, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid drop, no effect. Current status no longer with us. Ronnie fractured ankle. Okay, so it's just. Trying to find like a shop. The hell is that? Alrighty. I just saw something jump into the air or fly into the air. There we go. Not even a lot of ammo here, man. Well, it's not necessarily a gun vendor, so I guess that's fine, but still. Damn it. Alright, guess we're heading out with what we have.
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drive. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to, never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications? Just come ask me, all right? I ain't gonna bite.
You two get along just fine. Let's go! Why not just skip around? Seems like this area is pretty full well explored. Alrighty then. Order today. Get your guns here. Get your guns here. Space. My loading screens will always become corporate or be about fiends. It would seem to be the very case anywhere. You can break down armor. Oh. Is that what I was looking at last time? Those little bat things?
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Hello.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Profit equals erection.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the salt tuna.
Nope.
Oh, shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite alright?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Erotic.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, David. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
Bitch.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch shouldn't have to suffer just because the board says so.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly parable. I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nanbi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
There's a lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon me.
Now that we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Alrighty. There you go. Buy me ammo. Which one of my lighter guns has the most damage? The one I have now, I'm guessing that is. I don't know. To the journey at hand. Let's go! Once again, I apologize if you hear any noise in the background. Cannot be helped. That's shucks, don't you think? Alrighty, let's get to it. Once again, can I... No, I cannot. I don't have a location marker, but it's not that far.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? I thought it was something real neat, like professional flexibility. Feels like the old bits outside of it.
Let's go. Now we're getting shit done. How about that?
No messes.
I don't have a way to get in there. Say that. Oh, there's more. Say that. How am I supposed to get in?
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to. It just seems to happen around you. So. That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family.
I didn't know that was a choice.
She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting mechanical computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Alright, can I get in through this building? Aha. Climb the ladder. Another way to get through. Presented in just the right fashion. go.
I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a raptidon on this boy's forsaken hellhole that can catch me. I'm sorry. Put me in a tiny room
Sorry.
like this, I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know? Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets wandering about all the things I could be doing instead.
Damn it. Alright.
Get me out of here!
Taking all the stuff. Don't mind me. Hold on. Let me get all my stuff first here. Let's see, Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics, not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits just a preoccupation with details and a startlingly lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: introspection, communication, brevity, delegation, ideal generation. Restricted file. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are top of the notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Assigned for promotion.
Hello again. The door's still locked. Just making you aware. Don't look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat's belly. Gross.
I check the big box. Wait a minute, could I use that on the door? Oh, doesn't matter. There's a body right there. Oh, bomb.
you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here. I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Myoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? Afraid not, mister.
Damn it.
Gotta pack light if I'm gonna run away from monsters. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Thanks a lot, mister.
Oh, so she's not a person that can join my party. Alrighty. Do-do-do. Getting a Mustaphone. Is big carriage money? Is that what that is? Alright. Let's end this little quest, and then that's exactly where we'll call it. How about that? Nice and clean. I think this is the cleanest part I've ever done so far. Creatures are getting easier to kill. I leveled up. Did the quest proper. I thought she was also going to join me. Have 3 ladies on my team. Time to go.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Myoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
Oops.
I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney,
Oh,
and
dear.
for years, I was a joke to them. In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that.
There you go.
Thank you for that. Was there something else? You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. And the first step is getting the Bolt 52. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. But that's exactly what this is.
Oh.
The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation.
Oh,
And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Corporate espionage. How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit, I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it? Once you, suddenly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty then. Even though it just saved, I'm going to do my own custom save. There you go. Alrighty. If you enjoyed that part, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out those links in the description. One will head you over to my Discord server, the other to my Patreon page. Any donations are desperately needed. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.